So what is the difference between money and currency? Usually when we think about money, we think of cold hard cash. But cash is a form of currency, and currency is a form of money. When we think of currency, depending on what country we are in, we might think about dollars, pesos, and yen. My name's Peyton, and today we're going to talk about types of currency. Recall that for something to be money, it needs to possess certain characteristics, including medium of exchange, unit of measure, and store of value. And of course, it must have value. Currency is a form of money. Specifically, it is paper and coin money in circulation used to purchase goods and services in an economy. It is a physical, tangible form of money. Currency could be in the form of a banknote, which is a promissory note and legal tender, issued and backed by the government, payable on demand to the bearer. Take a look at some paper money, meaning any type of bill, like a $1 bill or a $5 bill, and so on. Those are all banknotes. Notice it says Federal Reserve Note, and it also says legal tender right on the bill. Currency could also be in the form of treasury bills, notes or bonds, even digital currency. But most commonly, when we think of currency, we think of cash in circulation. Cash is a form of currency, and for the United States, it includes bills and coins like dollars, quarters, dimes, nickels, and pennies. The local currency of the country where you live helps us operate from day to day. In the United States, the US dollar is the official currency. For many years, and officially until 1971, the US dollar was tied to the gold standard. The gold standard is a monetary standard where the basic unit of currency equals a certain quantity of gold. The gold standard was based on a view held for thousands of years that the quantity of precious metals like gold and silver were finite. You can't make any more gold than is on the earth. So gold and silver are called commodity money. That is, the only form of money that has actual underlying intrinsic value in itself, in addition to its use as a medium of exchange. After 1971, including the present day, the US government exclusively backs the dollar. So the US dollar, much like most other countries' currencies, is what's called a fiat currency. Fiat currency is government-issued paper and coins with little or no intrinsic value in themselves that are used to purchase goods and services and that are backed by the government instead of being backed by a physical commodity like gold or silver. So what do we mean when we say fiat currency has no intrinsic value? Well, think about a dollar bill. It is just a piece of paper that the government could easily print more of and that can easily be destroyed. Gold, on the other hand, is limited in supply, has value as a medium of exchange, and also has value as used in jewelry. Paper in of itself has little value, but the dollar bill says Federal Reserve Note. This note is backed by the government. So an advantage of fiat currency is that it is backed by the government and is easy to produce and control the supply of. However, one disadvantage is that it doesn't have any value by itself. It has no intrinsic value. Ultimately, fiat currency has value so long as the federal government guarantees its value, and so long as everyone using it believes it has value and believes that it will have value in the future, and is willing to use it as a medium of exchange. Anyway, the United States has survived over 2 centuries, and the currency of the United States has always been held in high regard around the world.